Welcome back to the channel, guys. I know it has been over 1 year since I posted my last video, so today I'm gonna catch you guys up to speed and give you my life updates. So my last video was posted back in 2021. Now, life was getting pretty serious at that point, so at that point I decided to put a hold on YouTube and focus on things that were going on in my life. So during that time, Madison was pregnant. So we were really getting ready for our first child. And then my first son, Elijah, was born on November 21st, 2021. So that's our biggest life update. We could not be happier that we were blessed with a healthy child. And really this past year has just been devoted to enjoying him and watching him grow up. So that was probably one of the largest reasons why I took a break from YouTube. I just really didn't want to have the added stress of vlogging him and just wanted to focus on him. So now our second biggest life update is Madison is actually pregnant again. She's due May of this year. So we are having another boy. We don't have a name picked out yet, but we could not be more excited to welcome him to the family as well. So those are the main updates with my family. Let's talk about medicine. So I'm currently in my third and final year of residency, which I'm super excited about. I graduate in June. So the end of the tunnel is near for residency. So you may be wondering, what exactly am I going to be doing next year with my life? So thankfully I did match into a sports medicine fellowship. I may have posted some things that kind of hinted I was pursuing that. But again, I didn't really dive into that too much. If you guys are more interested on the sports medicine fellowship, definitely comment below and I'll post a whole video explaining that. And so really, now that I know I'm gonna be doing sports, I'm actually now looking for a sports medicine job. So I will keep you guys updated on that as well. So those are the really big updates in the past year, my family and my education or my job. So other things, I'm still working out. I don't post it as much, even on Instagram I don't post it as much, but trying to hit the gym at least 6 times a week. Still working with Ghost, so I really appreciate you guys using my code and supporting me throughout all of these years working with them. A new update is I did actually start a new business, so if you follow me on my Dr. EJ Instagram account, then you know all about that. But really what I'm doing is I'm helping pre-medical students get into medical school. So basically teaching them all of my knowledge about the application and how I was able to optimize my application in order to get into medical school. So it's been really fun giving back to those students and working very closely with them. Of course, if you guys are interested in joining my program, then definitely leave me a comment below or send me a message on Instagram. I'd be happy to work with you. Okay, so along with all those updates, I really wanted to give you guys an opportunity to ask me questions about what's been going on with my life, so let's go ahead and jump into those. All right, since we're on YouTube, we are definitely starting with the YouTube community questions first. So James asked, so how important was it for you to know at the outset that you wanted to pursue a career in medicine? And more generally, what advice would you give to somebody that has many interests and is unsure about what path to take? So great question, James. For me, I always knew being a doctor was my dream career. So I really didn't have too many interests growing up outside of medicine. Now my interests are a lot more different that I'm in medicine, but I would say that really just try and shadow as much as you can, and not just medicine, but like work a day with whatever career you're also interested in. So if you're considering being a lawyer, considering being an entrepreneur, considering working in business, I would say just try and shadow or talk to as many people in those fields as possible to, one, formulate your own opinion, and two, trying to make the best decision for you. So really get your feet wet in all of those careers that you're interested in and then go from there. I think if you're going to be pursuing medicine, then you definitely want to shadow a lot and make sure it's the right career for you, because it is a long pathway. So make sure you spend a lot of time shadowing, getting to know the medical field before jumping in. All right, Seabass said, just in general, man, how's life been? You haven't posted in a minute on here. I apologize that. You know that I have a lot going on in the medical field, but you hope me and my wife are doing good. So yeah, life has been great, kind of like how I mentioned earlier. We could not be more excited to, one, be raising our son, and then two, welcoming another son into our life and into our world very soon. So we could not be happier. We're enjoying life and raising a family, and I'm enjoying my job, and I'm excited to be doing sports medicine next year as well. So yeah, to answer your question, life has been great, and I hope it's been great for you too. And I really apologize for not being on here with you guys, but I'm looking to get back into it. So Bernadette asked, how's life balancing marriage, fatherhood, and medicine? Do you ever have moments when you struggle or have self-doubt? If so, how do you handle or overcome them? So it's definitely tough, and I would say I'm not perfect. I'm not always the perfect father. I'm not always the perfect husband. I'm not always the perfect doctor, but really just trying my best in all three of those aspects of my life, and then just having continuous open conversations, making sure that I'm happy, making sure that my wife's happy, and then making sure that my colleagues are happy. Just make sure that I'm meeting their needs and really able to just hang out with them and give back to them when needed. So it's always a challenge, but continuously working on being better at it every day. And as far as moments of struggle or self-doubt, of course those things always, kind of creep in the back of your head, but as long as you know that you're doing your best and you're giving it your all, I really don't think that you can have too much self-doubt about it. So as long as you do what you can do, you can't doubt yourself. How do I handle or overcome them? Kind of what I just said is try and give it your best. As long as you do that, then you've done all you can do. And then Benjamin asked, family medicine, what's it really like? Heard a lot of mixed reviews on it. Thanks, bro. So family medicine, I think, is really what you make of it. If you are wanting to have an outpatient clinic and just see a bunch of patients outpatient and then go home and have your weekends off, then that's the lifestyle you can have. If you want to grind in medicine really hard and be a hospitalist, be a clinic doctor, work in nursing homes and be medical directors and oversee PAs, those are all things you can do too. If you want to be doing vaginal and cesarean deliveries, those are things you can do too. So the great thing about family medicine is I feel like you can tailor it to whatever you want to do. Where in other fields, you are kind of stuck either in a hospital system or just may not have as many options with your career, where family medicine, you can literally do almost anything you want, just short of major surgeries. I even worked in an aesthetics clinic last month where a family medicine provider did Botox injections, she did hair transplants, she did liposuction in her office. I mean, you can push it as far as you want to and really be able to practice what you're interested in, like I said, just short of major surgeries. Okay, let's hop over to the Instagram questions. Laura asked, where are you going for Sportsmed Fellowship? I'm staying in my home program here at Oklahoma City, so super excited about that. Student Dr. Jesus asked, does your partner work? How do you handle childcare? So yes, Madison does work. She works full time, and we do have a daycare. So fingers crossed our daycare has a spot for our second kid. Otherwise, that will be a little bit stressful. But right now, Elijah is going to daycare every weekday. He also asked, do you live close to family? How has location affected your residency/fellowship choices? Great question. It did definitely affect residency choices because I knew that we wanted to start a family. So we'd live about an hour and a half to 2 hours away from family. So that was a factor. And then same thing for fellowship, because it's 1 year for family medicine. Really wanted to stay here because I did not want to move with family and a second kid coming. And then also still having family close by is definitely something we were looking for. Alright guys, so that's all the questions. Like I said, so happy to be back on YouTube. Thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart for watching this and sticking with me through all these years. I really appreciate it. And then if you guys have made it to the end of the video, I also truly appreciate you guys. It means the world to me. So I'm all ears, guys. Comment down below what you guys want to see next, and I'll see you guys next time.